Founded in 2016, the GoWabi app is available in Thailand and Indonesia with 3,000 SMEs providing services mainly in Thailand and 500,000 monthly users. Headquartered in Bangkok with 40 staff, GoWabi offers discounted bookings for a variety of services with review and rating functions. I talked to CEO and co-founder Samir Chero, who came from Sweden to work in Thailand and other parts of Southeast Asia, about why he left a corporate job and ventured out on a journey with his two co-founders and what the company is doing to adapt to lockdown measures.
So I've been living around Southeast Asia. I always had a own personal problem was to find a barber that could cut my curly hair, basically. After a few years in Lazada, I decided it's time to move on and find something that I want to build myself. So the first problem I wanted to tackle was actually to find barbers. But quickly we realized that finding barbers is only catered to men users, and it's a very, very niche. We start getting basically female users booking barbers. So then we quickly realized that, okay, there's actually a bigger problem. Barbers is our own personal problem, but there is a bigger problem in the market, and that's also to find, beauty services, to find health services, salons, spas, etc. So we kind of expanded more and more into catering what the market wants and not only what I wanted. And that's basically how we became the GoWabi that we are today.
Mr. Chero talked about his decision to stay on in Thailand and the region as opposed to moving back home or starting a business somewhere else.
Health and beauty markets in Southeast Asia, I would say the capital would be in Thailand. So it's a very, very big market here, both domestic and tourism. So it was kind of natural for us. We were also all based in Thailand. We had the network here already. So that's how we started in Thailand and then looking outside.
The startup was doing well before COVID hit, having grown almost 400% each year since the beginning, and it expanded from Bangkok to all other Thai cities before moving to Indonesia just before COVID, starting in Bali.
Actually, we started it from my condo library. So it was me and my co-founders. We raised around $1 million in total since start. We kind of became like a household name past year. We were one of the first Thai companies in our industry to partner with Google as well. So people can actually book our partners directly on Google platform.
The demand quickly bounced back every time lockdown measures have been eased, said Mr. Chero, but when his partners are ordered to close, the impact is direct, and so the startup has adapted by focusing more on health and wellness by offering bookings for health checkups at hospitals, for COVID drive-through tests, and for paid alternative vaccination at hospitals.
We need to adapt to the market needs, right? So right now, the consumers, they're not mostly thinking of getting a beauty treatment, for instance. It's mostly health right now. So everyone needs to be healthy, eat well, get their vaccines, or just in general stay safe. We're going more into health industry as well. So that also helped open up our health category. During COVID, the demand for health is increasing much more. Definitely the demand for health wellness will increase. It was already growing before COVID. I definitely see this growing even further in Southeast Asia and in the world overall.
The startup is, however, trying not to leave its partners in the beauty industry behind by giving them some advanced income based on their sales data to help them maintain some cash flow. Unfortunately, the damage has been too great for some.
So we pre-sell something, and we transfer some money before to help them survive, pay their staff, etc. And then when things open up, they are ready to receive customers. Definitely something that we wish to see happening more often in also other industries. It's very tough, definitely. So the saddest part is to actually see many of our successful partners and a lot of the SMEs need to close down, and some of them close down completely. They run out of business, basically. A lot of these SMEs have cash flow for maybe 1, 2, 3 months max. Without the SMEs, without these providers, our business is also impacted.
Optimistic about the startup scene in Thailand, Jero also seeks a pickup in growth over the past 2 years.
I've seen it's growing much faster, which is very, very good. We've seen M&As happening, we've seen investment. So overall, it's very, very good for the market.
Hatay Teshiki Tiranan reporting for Thai PBS World.